Hello and welcome back, artists and designers. I want to show you one more thing that we can try on this. So I do think these look really cool when you finish up. However, with the color wheel, the color actually applied to them, they do feel a bit projecty because we've done these cutouts and then we created our design, we added all these colors to it. And I did want you to learn that, but basically what I would like to have you guys try is, what would this look like if we got rid of all of that rainbow-rific color and we just saw the original colors on it? And it might look really cool and maybe a little bit more sophisticated. So there's a relatively easy way to turn off all of those color layers over in the layers palette. If I start looking here, I have a lot of layers, and yes, I could go through one by one and try to turn all of these off, but that would be pretty tedious. So there's a quick way to do it. I'm going to go up to the top of my layers panel where it says kind, and I'm going to go down to name right here. And if I click on name, and then I can type in, we know that these are all color adjustment layers. So if I type in the word color, whoops, spell it right, it's going to filter out all of the layers that are not color adjustments and just leave you with these. So I can very quickly take my hand and drag this down and turn all of those color adjustment layers off in one click. So I can kind of go through, I got to scroll down because I got a lot of them, but that's a much quicker way to turn off all of those layers. And then to see all the layers again, you can hit the little switch right there and kind of see everything back again. That to me looks really kind of cool without all of the color adjustments. I would recommend you take the time, see what that looks like, and maybe go ahead and do a file export, quick export as a PNG just without the colors, because they look pretty cool and sophisticated. So check that out really easily. All you have to do is again go up to where it says on your layer palette, go ahead up to, you got to turn the little option on here, go up to where it says name, type in color, and you'll be able to see those. And to turn everything back on, you just kind of drag back down through this and turn them all back on, switch that off, and there you go. So give that a try and see what it looks like. And while I'm in here, I'm going to show you one more quick thing. Why not? To add a little more to this. So you saw how to add some of the effects like the glow and everything outside some of these individual items, but you could also add a layer to the bottom. Oops, let me turn this back off and go down here. And I'm going to go to the bottom of my layers panel here. So this is my background color. I'm going to add one more layer over top. And I'm going to add just a general gradient, what's called a vignette. So I want kind of like a rounded look. So I'm going to go over to my gradient tool, which if you can't see it, your paint bucket might be there. I'm going to click on the gradient. It's probably going to default to the colors here, the black and white. You can always click on the menu bar at the top and just make sure that you have black and white selected here. Now, if I click this, if you click once, nothing happens. So you got to click and drag. And if I click and drag, right now it's doing a linear thing and it's going white in the center, black as it moved out, but that's not really what I want. So I'm going to go up here to the radial gradient, and then I'm going to click and drag on this and see what that looks like. And that looks pretty cool. Now if it's going the opposite way, it's going the wrong way, you might check reverse and flip that and do that. So it was going the right way for me the first time, so I'm going to check back on that, and there you go. So I kind of like that. You can kind of play around. That adds a nice little glow or vignette to your overall project, and I think it adds a little more sophistication with or without the colors. You can give that one a try if you like. So again, just gradient tool, a new layer at the bottom of your layer stack, and then you go up and choose the radial gradient and go from there. So a couple more quick things you can try to level your project up. Good luck. Can't wait to see what you guys create.